guys, what's up? My name is Maria Onera, and I am here again with another episode of the Nescafe Basement Season 6 podcast. Today, I have some really special people. I know I say this every time because everybody's so special, but today I've got some really cool, special people in the studios with me. They're here to talk a little bit about their song called Ki Vekhi. I just learned it. Another Punjabi song for me to learn how to pronounce. So in the studios, I have Ashal and Maliha. Welcome, guys. How are you?
We're good.
How's it going?
Doing well, lovely, yeah.
Yeah, you just flew in.
I did.
Yeah, flew in
So,
straight to set, huh?
Yeah, jet
How's it
lagged,
going?
but
Did
pulling
you get to
through.
see a little bit of town? Maybe on the way here,
No, not really.
out the window.
No, I got here, मैं पहुंची हूँ और मैं सोई हूँ और मैं इधर आ गई हूँ.
Good. Ah, I feel like you needed that, huh? Sweet. So Ki Vekhi. I'm gonna keep saying that till you be like, Maria, you're saying it wrong. Hopefully I'm not. So produced by Talal Qureshi. By the way, let me just tell you guys that. But the song's actually produced by Talal Qureshi, and there's a quite of an interesting story on how you guys all managed to collaborate. So I'm gonna ask you first, Maliha. How was the whole experience like? Kis tarah hua, kaise hua? Where did you record everything? Like, tell me all of everything.
Yeah, no, I think it's been amazing witnessing how Talal has sort of put this track together. It's my first experience working with a producer like him, and he sort of picked bits and pieces from just our brainstorming efforts.
Amazing.
And he put that together, strung it together into a track that we just can't stop listening.
Yeah.
Not because we're on it, but it's
It's a
genuinely
catchy-
such a good
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
That we've been listening to it over and over. And coincidentally for me, I was not in the country when I was listed for Nescafe Basement, and I rented a studio in London.
Amazing.
And Talal sat on a Zoom call
Wow.
with me and a sound engineer for 2 hours straight.
Wow.
And we recorded this that way. But the initial structure of the song came from Ashal and Talal to me.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
then I gave it whatever I could. But
No,
but
you
maybe-
did amazing. Like, I was listening to the song, and when your part came in, I was a bit like, oh, who is this girl? And I remember sitting with one of like the director. We were sitting outside, and I said that I need to put a face to this voice because it was just, I think your vocal texture in this song comparatively to your other stuff that you have on social media is very different. We were also just talking about that behind the scenes, that it's a different style for you, right?
No, absolutely. I was thrown out of my comfort zone जब
Yeah.
Talal ने मुझे push किया to sort of explore these new notes, this wavelengths, and I went through with it.
Yeah.
Unsure के output क्या होगा, but when I heard it, it is different from anything else I've done.
Yeah.
And I'm just lucky to have experienced it. For someone to push me to say you can do this and do this differently.
That's
and,
amazing.
yeah.
I think there is one thing that I have felt that's in common throughout this entire season, having to speak to so many of the producers and also getting the opportunity to speak to other artists as well. I feel like the producer's role to not just actually produce the music, but to pump up and sort of motivate the artist, it has been truly highlighted, because I feel like all the artists have either it's their first time working with a producer or being in a platform like Nescafe Basement, you know, and we always highlight new talent and new artists in this platform. So I'm really glad that you got to sort of branch out into
Yeah,
the
so am I.
horizons of vocal textures, because I think your lower register really truly comes out in a very in a good way, because it's tough for women. As a vocalist myself, it's tough to sing in the lower register, especially when you're duetting with a guy, you know.
Yeah, you assume that hitting high notes and that's,
that's
the way to
it?
sing. That's like a good voice.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, this
There's
was
so much more to it.
Discovery for me. It was,
Yeah, I'm so happy and excited that
Yeah.
you got to branch out to that. And also, like, knowing Talal as much as I've heard his music as well, like he will always push the artist to step out of their comfort zone. And I feel like, from what you've told us just now, I think you were able to do that. So that's quite exciting for you.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about how the song became the song. So it started from an idea, I'm assuming.
Definitely. It's an
Yeah.
interesting story. So I get a call from the team that this is happening, and then I know that it's Dalal, and I was like, oh my god, I'm super excited now
Yeah.
because I've been wanting to work with him, and I love his work, of course. So I met Dalal. He was staying at a hotel here, so I went in, and he showed me a couple of instrumentals. So this is how it all started.
Yeah.
अब वो जो instrumentals थे उसमें से 3 से 4 instrumentals हमने सुने. एक instrumental ऐसा था जिसपे I was like, we can do something.
Yeah.
So I pulled out my notebook and I started writing.
Oh, amazing.
So that's how the first line came to me, and the melody and the first line. So
What was your thought process? Like the first line, what was the first line that you wrote?
it was Ki Vekhi jani hai.
Okay.
Ki Vekhi jani hai. So
Ki Vekhi.
that's how I started, and then I wrote the pre for it,
Right.
and then this is how, the song. We went into the studio the next day,
Yeah.
and
I love it when like things just flow and then like tuck 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 ekdam se ho jata hai. There's nothing more satisfying than that. But then obviously the weight that you have to go through when you're like, all right, I'm done with the song. I want it out. I want the world to listen to it. That's really cool, man. How was like okay, so then the idea, I'm more curious as to like कि जब आपने ये line लिखा था तो like क्या आया था आपके दिमाग में?
I think I didn't think of anything. I
Yeah.
just listened to the music, and it's just like, these
It feels a
energies.
bit opposite than
Exactly.
the
So
yeah.
naturally, what came to me, I was having my mobile phone with me, and I was recording
Right.
whatever was coming
Whatever,
to me.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
जैसे ही वो आ रहा था, I got
Bagged
like
again.
3 or 4 hooks, but उसमें से we actually selected this one
Amazing.
particular hook,
Wow.
and it became the song.
Wow. How did it get to the point where you were like, okay, this needs to be a duet? Or was it always set in stone that this would be a duet?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the case. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Amazing. And so you're saying that, so you met Dalal, you did the whole thing, and then the next day you were at the studio.
Exactly. We were at the studio. He was like, okay, let's just, before we go into the studio, let's sit and see what he has.
Yeah.
And the next day we went to the studio. And this is how and interestingly, we got on a Zoom call with her as well.
Amazing.
In the studio.
Yeah, I remember
Amazing.
In our
that.
session as well.
Yeah, I just get a message from Talal saying, can you get on a Zoom call? I'm like, yes, absolutely, yeah, okay.
Wow.
And on my screen, I see the two of them sitting there और कह रहे हैं कि अच्छा ये ना पता नहीं आपको आवाज़ आएगी या नहीं, but हम आपको सुनाते हैं गाना.
Right.
And I'm hearing the song through the speakers, like not through, it's
Yeah,
not,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's not a system sound. And वो उसको भी सुन के मुझे हुआ, oh wow, okay, ठीक है.
Amazing.
And then Talal was like, we're sending this to you and send us what you think you can do.
Okay.
And वो मेरे पास आया, I was like, I was just blown by Ashal's voice.
Yeah.
But also I was thinking, यार इसको मैं किस तरह ये मैंने मैच करना है.
Yeah.
ये तो ठीक है गाना बहुत अच्छा है, but ये बहुत pressure है.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the lyrics were also, and then I remember exchanging notes with Ashal saying, यार इस क्योंकि पंजाबी थी, इसका क्या मतलब है, all of that, and what were you
Big
thinking of
relate.
it? Yeah, so and then I put my part together, which was sort of like, I think ये थोड़ी सी जवाबी कार्रवाई थी,
Yeah.
जो अशल ने लिखा था, but उसमें अपना मैंने flavor डाला. I feel like it's a confident but confused sort of female expression saying,
Right.
yeah.
So tell me about what was the moment that, okay, first of all, how did Nescafe reach out? What was going through your mind? Kya scene tha? Like, talk me through that moment first.
Yeah, so the team reached out to me on Instagram saying
Right.
that you've been shortlisted, and my first reaction was, यार कि ये कोई मजाक है करने वाला. Like इतना किसी ने सोचा है, this is really cruel, ठीक है.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But had you submitted something prior?
No, nothing,
Oh, it was
no.
just out of the blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
बस
sweet.
आपका music, someone's heard it and someone shortlisted you out of a pool, and I was like, अच्छा ठीक है. I didn't really believe it until I got on a call with them, and then
Of
it
course.
sort of hit कि अच्छा okay, this is happening. My first thought was कि everything that I've been doing on the side as making music is sort of paid off. And
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. ठीक है.
Amazing.
Yeah, because I don't do music full time. मेरा शौक है. hoping that this can sort of be the place from where I might be able to take it for times. I think this is going to be like an enabler
It just
for
might
me.
be, you know.
Yeah.
I speak from experience.
Because all my it's cliche as it may sound, bachpan se shauk hai, but it's just been stifled so much,
Of course,
since forever. And I feel
Yeah.
like now I'm in a position in life where, so I have a family, I have a daughter, I work full time, and now I feel like I'm in a place where I'm independent enough, to do this. I mean, तो बस music side में बना रही थी for the sole reason कि यार ये self expression है.
Of
I'm just
course.
happy putting art out.
Yeah.
And then I get this call and I feel like, okay, this people have heard what I've done. Talal, I know Talal felt like he wanted the right match for Ashal's voice. So what will
Yeah.
sound good on
It
the
really
track?
does, by the way,
does.
compliment.
Yeah.
You guys should make more music together, honestly.
should.
You guys really complement each other's vocal textures.
Yeah,
How
so
are you?
blessed है, done है.
Be time है ना?
हाँ बस आप
Either
time
you
weekend time निकाले मेरे लिए इधर
Amazing.
ही.
Guys, by the way, अब बनानी होगी because it's on record.
Right there. Yeah, shake on it. with me
Pressure's
now.
on you.
You did.
I feel.
कोई जरा कागज बना देना, मैं sign करा लेता हूँ.
It's fine. We got video footage, guys, and the whole team.
Yes.
But that's amazing. I'm actually quite touched by that because that kind of just proves that it's never too late to follow your dream.
Yeah, I think so. Exactly.
And no matter where you are in life, I think it's the determination, and you clearly have a lot of it, which is why your talent was showcased.
Yeah, no, thanks for
And
saying that. I mean,
I'm so
I
happy
really
for
feel
you.
confident enough that maybe iske baad it just might go somewhere.
Yeah, and
Real.
also it's 50-50, right? Like I feel when God gives you, when He gives you a path, it's like up to you if you want to follow it or not. And it can be a bit of a tricky brick road, but बात वही है कि आपकी determination कितनी है उस चीज़ पे. And I think that you're right. This hopefully inshallah will open up so much more for you, because not only are you working with such talented people in the song alone, this platform really does push their artists as much as they can. But like I said, it's 50-50, You guys got to keep making music.
No, I'm looking forward to it. I have so much music lined up.
I'm so happy.
And,
I'm so
yeah,
excited
just-
for you. Genuine, because I think, quick side note, is like something that I've always advocated about in my own platforms of social media. I'm always talking about more female artists, more female singers, more females in the creative side, be it film or even just music, even if it means that you're a writer or composer. We need so much more of it, because honestly, like it for somebody who's been in the industry for a little bit and having to work with a lot of men in the music industry, it's just a different feeling when you work with women. It's like you don't feel alone, you know what I mean? So when I know that there are new women coming out and singing and making music, there's nothing more, like it just gives me so much joy and pride and excitement. And
So
I'm actually
on that note, then we have to make something.
we gotta make something. You wanna write?
Already talked to her.
Yeah, he raced you to it. He was like, hey, we should.
Music.
But yeah, baat wahi hai ki, like I'm really, really, really excited for you, and I hope that this opens up more, branches out more opportunities for you. How was the call for you? Like, what was that happening?
For me, again, it was the same.
Yeah?
The team reached out to me through Instagram, and first it was a comment on a reel of mine.
Oh.
And then I got a message in the DM, and then I was like, okay,
Such a classic.
yeah,
Oh, really classic.
yeah. And I was like,
They really
okay,
slid in your
let me
DMs.
just see if this is, again, I thought
Scam.
it's
To be fair, like 10 years ago, मुझे भी लगा था कि scam, and I was like, there's no way.
so again.
I get it.
Again, it's that message that you have been shortlisted for the season. I was like, okay, interesting. Well, tell me more about it. And this is how we started talking. And
Amazing.
and the moment for me was when I got to know that I'm working with Talal,
Yeah. Yeah.
because the music, the kind of music that he does, of course, and then
It's so relevant also.
there's
So-
a lot to learn from him.
Yeah. I mean, Talal's been at it for a very long time. I know because from back in Islamabad days, from Islamabad days, I would see him always just working on music. Like he had it wouldn't necessarily mean कि वो release भी करेगा. He would just put it up on SoundCloud and be like, यार मैंने ये गाना बनाया. So I know exactly what you
Exactly.
mean when you say कि oh my god.
Wikipedia says he's been at it since he was 13.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay,
That's a long,
who's
long
editing
time,
his
of course.
page? On point, if that's the case.
Plus,
That's
it's the
amazing.
energies, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if the energy is great, I believe
He's got a
जो
great
हम बनाते
ear.
हैं,
He's got a great ear. Homeboy knows exactly what he's doing. And I'm really actually excited that the collaboration. I don't know if he's done something like this with other artists. I feel like it's a bit different. Because from what I heard, it was a bit different than your usual Bilal Qureshi productions. But at the same time, it's very evident of his own personal sound in the song. And then, of course, you guys really elevated it with your fantastic
Thank you.
voices. That's really cool, man.
we tried, right?
Yeah.
We tried.
So is this the
We
first time you
tried.
guys are meeting after like writing? Like, did you guys meet before?
No,
This is the first time you guys are meeting.
We were
So
talking online.
That must like also be another experience, right? Like you guys also, they just met like an hour ago for the first time.
That's
Let me
true.
just-
She was on her flight, and I believe you messaged me. I posted a story just today,
Yeah.
and I get a message from her. कैसे हो Ashal?
Yeah.
Sweet. That's
But I also
amazing.
remember that because मुझे इतना FOMO हो रहा था कि ये दोनों साथ हैं और मैं उधर बैठी हुई हूँ. So after that Zoom call where Talal said हम आपको track भेजें, I messaged him separately like मुझे please तुम सब बता सकते हो सब कुछ
Like, tell
कि
me,
क्या
give me
हुआ
all
था
the- yeah.
exact बता दो.
Yeah.
हाँ कि what happened and all, and Ashal was great. He was like यार तुम tension ना लो, ये हुआ था and Talal will take care of it. And
That's so amazing.
And yeah, so but it's been great.
Amazing. Wow.
Ki
Wow.
Vekhi.
Ki Vekhi.
Vicky.
Ki Vekhi. So that essentially means, what are you looking at?
Ki Vekhi jani hai, that's the whole.
Like, is it
that's the
an
chorus.
angry song? Or is it
It's
a
not. It's
sarcastic
actually,
song? Ki Vekhi.
एक सवाल
Like, that's what
है.
I'm thinking. Like, Ki Vekhi.
एक सवाल है मतलब उदास भी नहीं है बंदा बहुत ज़्यादा बट एक सवाल जैसे हम करते हैं ना कि थक के बोलते हैं कि यार क्या देख रही हो तुम क्यों दर पा रही हो मुझे इस तरह
नहीं अशल वाला पार्ट में तो बहुत प्यार से बोल रहा है.
Yeah.
क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है
Yeah. And then you come in and you're like,
ज़्यादा.
like, yeah.
हाँ.
As
कि
so,
मतलब ये
yeah.
तो मेरा काम है मैं तो करूँगी इस तरह तो मैं तो song किया.
Oh my god, yeah.
But yeah.
How long have you been writing for? Like music?
It's been 4 or 5 years I believe. I started writing when I was 17 so it was back in 2017-18
Okay.
I started writing songs. I was in Islamabad. I came to Karachi.
Amazing. Did you move here from there?
I moved. I moved. You know,
Islamabad
ये भी
represent.
मुझे अभी पता चल रहा है कि इस्लामाबाद
Ew, why did I say it like that? Acha.
So I moved here. I mean, I didn't have any friends over here. So usi tarah, I found some people who were doing
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Usi tarah, I started listening to a lot of music, a lot of jazz music.
Oh, that's such a
Right?
that's like the best advice a producer could give also. Because like honestly, I don't believe that music should be restricted. You should be able to speak and sing whatever you want to or write about whatever you want to. I mean, of course, like being respectful, especially at a platform like this. But that's the beauty of music. Like when you just let everything out and then you feel lighter. It gives you as a writer, you might also be able to relate. It gives you a much more broader perspective on what exactly you're trying to say. And then that gives you the control to plus minus things. And that's amazing that you guys had a producer like him to push you guys to, you know, do something about it. What do you guys expect from, like, how are people gonna take the song? Like, is there nerves? I mean, I would be
You
freaking
first.
nervous. I'd be nervous. If I were you, and if I was in your position where I had to step out, like, of my comfort zone on a platform like Nescafe Basement to do something that you haven't done before, I would be slightly nervous. Like, a little like, oh my God, you know.
Yeah, I think वो थोड़ी सी feeling आ रही है कि
But I would be so excited at the same time.
shit just got real वाली feeling तो हाँ हो रही है और अभी इस वक्त in this moment भी हो रही है I guess. But yeah, I like I said before, this song just grew on me, and the reason was hardly because it was me on that song or anything. I
Yeah.
think the song in itself is just so.
It is a bop.
Yeah, so we're hoping that people feel the same about it.
Inshallah, yeah,
and
for sure.
मेरे लिए तो like just my personal thing has been like, ये 2 गाने release के lined up है तो 2 pipeline में होने चाहिए. So yeah, so that's just and yeah, in whatever way, improving every song, you know, and like Ashal said, writing process मेरे लिए भी like अपना ना सबसे गहरा गम सोचो, वहाँ जाओ, फिर extract that, and
You
then
really gotta, yeah.
and then you look at what you've written and you're like, ठीक है मैंने लिखा है, ठीक है, yeah. So
You know, they always say like artists are such sad people. It's true. Because like you have to force yourself to be in, I wouldn't say dark, but वही बात है कि like you have to really think about the stuff that you've been through in your life.
you have to feel it.
And you can't write, I feel, जब तक आप वो experience
I
नहीं
have
कर
not been
लेते.
able to write a happy song in the 15 years I've been
Same.
doing
And
this.
It's recent that I've started writing.
I can write a sad song and make it sound happy, but like if you focus on the lyrics, it'll still be sad. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But that's just the beauty of it, right? Like that's just how beautiful music is, and it's relatable. And I feel like, especially every single song that I've heard, at least in this season, including your guys' song, it is relatable. Like the Punjabis will relate. Okay, I can hear people saying "Ki Vekhi." Did I say that right?
Exactly, you know, that's the
Did I
book.
say that right? Ki Vekhi?
Yeah. Ki Vekhi.
I've been like repeatedly saying it just because the other day I actually mispronounced the other song and I was killing myself when I went home. Amazing, guys. I'm so stoked and I'm so proud of you guys and I'm excited for you guys and I hope you guys have such a good response. And please don't stop making music. The only way to like continue is just to be consistent. I'm one to talk. I suck at consistency, but at least I can pass it on to others and encourage you guys, hopefully, to just keep making music. And I will wait for the DMs for us to make music, inshallah.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank
Anything
you
else
so
that you
much.
guys would like to say to my fam over here? Not these guys, like the cameras.
I think ज़िंदगी में बहुत सारे experiences होते हैं इंसान को, you know, you move in life, you lose people जो आपके बहुत करीब होते हैं, and मतलब कुछ भी ऐसा है जो अंदर है आपके, उसके बारे में बात करनी चाहिए, मुझे ऐसा फील होता है generally. If you write, you write. If you compose, आप उसको compose करें, उस emotions को channel करें, you know, उनको लेके बैठ ना जाएं. So I think that's what I can tell all of the
Amazing.
people listening right now, you know.
Yeah, for me, I would just say, okay, just don't give up on what you want to do. Don't ever, and don't let anyone talk you out of it.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone dictate to you what you can and can't do, and it's never too late. And just make sure you know why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
The reasons की clarity होती है ना, the why. तो why होता है ना, फिर कोई सुने ना सुने, कोई Nescafe Basement मैसेज करे ना करे, you know, then consistency आ जाती है फिर सीधे.
Yeah. And I feel like that is such a beautiful way to put things. This was so wholesome. I think this was like the most wholesome one that I've done. So इसी बात पे अगर आप लोगों ने नहीं सुना गाना की वेखे,
Ki Vekhi.
Ki Vekhi. Damn it.
Finally.
Damn it. I was doing so good. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't already, be sure to head over to Nescafe Basement's YouTube page or their Spotify page to check out their song Ki Vekhi, produced by Talal Qureshi. Head over to their Instagrams also to follow, to support. And yeah, to support local music, support local talent. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.